Keep that one. Okay, another time.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
My name is Darren.
Yes, it is, and I'm Graham.
And I have seen, but I don't think you have, the film The Maze Runner.
No, I haven't seen that.
Why are you saying it like that?
Isn't that, which one is that? Is that, you know what, I get
all
mixed up with all these teen, teen young adult
Divergent,
films.
insurgent, trans fucking vestite, I don't know.
Yeah, there's just a lot of them, and it's like...
yeah, what's
it's
that
like
one with Clomo? There was a new, Fifth Wave?
I don't even know. Oh, yeah, but that's not part of, like, a series, though. It's like all these series...
Is.
No. Is it?
I think
really?
so. There'll be a fucking fourth wave, third wave, second wave, I don't know.
It doesn't go that way, surely.
Alright, 6, 7, 8.
Well, there you go.
And
then they'll start around again.
Yeah.
Like
So what are you trying to work out?
What? Oh, just, I don't know which franchise this one is part of.
The Maze Runner?
Yeah, but what's next after that?
It's the Maze Runner Scorched Trials, I hear.
Oh, okay, and then what's after that?
I don't know, it's not out yet. It's out next year.
Alright, okay, you sound like quite the fan.
Didn't hate it. Gonna be honest, didn't hate it.
Don't want to know.
What do you want to know?
Don't want to know if you didn't hate it.
Why?
I only want to hear vitriol and aggression towards this young adult film.
I quite enjoyed it, to be honest. Somebody said we have to watch it.
Is this the one with the Fault in the Star? Oh, no, that's Insurgent.
No, that's the Insurgent one.
Yeah. So who's in this?
Oh, you know, Blandy McBlanson.
Yeah.
He plays the main character, Blandy McBlanson.
Yeah.
And but the other guy in it is.
Does he have a Scottish accent in the film? Or?
No, I think it's American.
Oh.
It's one of those where it's just like a sort of wasp buzzing in the background whenever it speaks like, shut up.
Yeah, move on.
Let's just, you know.
Blow up some buildings or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know, does it even have buildings that blow up?
No. So Will Poulter's in it. I really like him.
Is this basically just the Goblet of Fire?
Yes.
Really?
It's the Goblet of Fire crossed with Lord of the Flies. So, to tell you the plot, to tell you what it's about.
That doesn't sound bad.
Yeah, I know, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Oh, okay.
So...
Are the kids annoying in it?
No.
Oh, they're just bland, aren't they?
Well, the main one's bland. No, Will Poulter's really good.
Okay.
So the main one, Blandy McBlanson, this is the very start of the movie, he wakes up and he's like on a lift, and the lift gets to the top, and there's this sort of group of kids that are living outside of a giant maze. The way out of this little trap that they're in is through the maze, but in the maze is a load of fucking like monsters and stuff that's going to eat them.
Sounds stupid. Carry on.
Why is that stupid? Oh, why is
Who
it
made
stupid?
this maze?
Well, you find out as the film ends.
Okay, so it's like the Hunger Games. Carry on.
Oh, you say like the Hunger Games, or the Hunger Games is the fucking pinnacle of
it's not the
originality. You know. Well, it's no Hunger Games.
Calm down. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that clearly had a big box office and book success.
Yeah.
And
every fucking teen movie that comes out now is obviously as a result of the Hunger Games. Yes, I agree.
Oh, God, yeah.
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, me too. That's what that noise was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where are we up to with this conversation?
I don't know. Carry on with the story.
Oh, I told you the story. That was what it was about.
Annoyed.
Then why did you get annoyed?
It just sounds boring. Carry on.
It's
carry
not
on.
boring.
I'm sure it's not.
Right.
I'm sure it's not. Just crack on.
Right. The only thing that I felt is they have quite a good life where they are. They're only in a field.
Why are you leaving?
Exactly.
Oh, is this this is your robots in a dome, innit?
I do want to live in a dome run by robots. To summarise what that meant. Anyway, so...
Why are you leaving? You got everything you need.
Yeah, that's what I felt.
Grass is greener and all
Will
that.
Poulter's character is the villain of the movie. Do you know who Will Poulter is?
Is he that young guy?
Well, yeah. But that could be any one of... I mean, for you, that could be fucking Harrison Ford.
No.
It's the one from The Revenant, and he has the eyebrows.
Oh, him!
So the guy from
With
Son of
the big
Rambo.
Yeah, okay.
With the big lips.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have said, from what, Wild Bill? But no, you went from the big lips. I don't know if he has big lips. I know his eyebrows are a bit strange.
He's got bigger lips than me.
Yeah, but that's not saying much, is it? Fucking hell.
You can see them on the camera.
Yeah, not really. So Will Poulter is like set up as the villain. He's like the leader of the camp, and he's quite happy where he is.
Leader of the camp. Rum, rum, rum. Do you remember that song?
No? What the fuck was that?
I think it was Gary Glitter. Carry on.
So, are you confusing that with Want to Be in My Gang?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you just make that song up then?
No, it exists. I used to listen to it on a vinyl all the time.
On a vinyl?
No,
Fucking
I mean,
hell.
I didn't have to. We had tapes.
Yeah, tapes.
Not doing myself any favours. Go on.
Anyway.
Go on.
So Will Poulter's kind of the leader, and they have runners that go into the maze to try and find the way out, and that's what they do every day, and they're really fast, and they know the maze because they've been in there out, so they know how to...
You can't know a maze.
Well, you do if you go in and out every fucking day.
Well, then it's not a maze, is it?
Yeah, because it's still a maze.
When is a maze a maze?
when it's a
When
maze.
it's...
When it's a series of corridors that sometimes lead to dead ends and sometimes don't. You don't know which way to go.
Yeah, but metaphorically.
Yeah.
When is a maze not a maze? When you know the maze, and then it's not a
It's
maze,
still
then it's
a
just
maze,
a series
isn't
of
it?
corridors and some routes you don't go down.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Any new building you go into is a
Anyway.
maze then by that logic, isn't it? No, that's not
Oh,
a
that's
philosophical point.
That's really interesting, actually. Go on.
Let me get my point out.
Yeah.
Will
So they know the
Poulter
maze
is the
really well.
leader
He's
of
the leader of the
gang.
maze runners.
Shut the fuck up!
Is that... Is that right, though? Am I following you
What?
correctly so far? He's the
What?
leader of the maze runners.
No, the maze runners are just the people that run in and out of the maze that live in the little town.
Yeah.
Some of them do the farming, some of them make the buildings, the structures
Don't
and
the
stuff.
robots do the farming?
There's no robots. There's no robots.
I'm blending thoughts again. Carry on.
Yeah,
Go
don't
on.
blend thoughts. Don't
Go
have two thoughts. So,
Try not to.
Will Poulter is like, let's all just stay here. It's
Oh,
fine
okay.
here.
He's
We
your
all go
character.
in there. There'll be bad shit and we'll all die.
It's true,
And then
isn't
the
it?
new guy who's just turned up was
Oh.
like, no, we should all go in. I'll find
He's
our way
just
out.
turned up.
Yeah.
And he's trying to rule the
Honestly, he's
roost
like
already.
a fucking eager beaver. Like,
Yeah.
literally, he's like, they're all going, like, don't go in there because only the runners go in there because you get fucking eaten. The first chance he gets, he legs it in there. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, they just said you're going to die.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, I've never related to a villain in a film more than I have with this one. Where I'm just thinking, yeah, stay there, dickheads.
Yeah.
You've got food, you've got water. You don't have
That's
any
not to say
females
he's
because
never-
there's only men. And then they send a female. You think you got everything you need now.
Got rid of
All
the
right,
word.
there's like one girl between like 50 of you. But you know, she
Make it
can't
work.
fight you all off. I retract that last bit.
Yeah, he's obviously joking. He
Yeah,
doesn't
I am
mean
with
that.
that
It was
bit.
only International Women's Day yesterday.
I know. Can't wait till November 19th. That's International Men's Day.
There's no such thing.
There is. No, like the 19th of November.
You really can't wait, but yeah. Jesus.
So yes, so I'm very much on the villain's side in this movie.
Yeah. You said before you've never related to a villain
More than in this one.
Yeah, that.
Why?
that-
Can you think
that's
of an
not-
example of a
that's-
villain that I have related more
No,
to?
but that's not. Yeah, but you're not saying that you have never related to
Oh
a
no,
villain.
not at all.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, more
Go
so
on.
him. And like, I'm not even saying that as a joke. Like,
Oh, and he's the one. He's the guy from
from Revenant and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Why is that significant?
and the one with the family and Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah,
I've
him,
seen that one.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
I've seen Revenant as well, but
Why is
anyway,
it
he's the leader of the
gang?
gang.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm on the ball.
Right. Okay.
Mm.
So yeah, it's just very good. Well, not very good.
Is
that's
it
a
very
lie.
good? So
No.
how does the film go? We follow people going through the maze to rescue?
Well, I mean, I'm
Is
telling
it
you,
a rescue mission or
yeah,
are they
more or
actually
less.
trying to
So
escape,
one
or-
person gets stuck in the maze. So fucking eager beaver Blandy McBlanson runs straight in to rescue them because he's the guy to do it.
Yeah.
And so it's a combination of like maybe he discovers stuff in there. I don't want to spoil anything. Maybe he finds
maybe he
something.
does, like his sexuality.
That doesn't come into it, despite the
Really?
female they send
Is there none of that in the show?
in the film.
In the film.
Not really. It doesn't. They haven't dealt with how long those boys have all been trapped alone with other boys and whether they've started banging each other yet.
It's interesting.
I assume they have.
Mm. Well, you would.
Would you?
No, I mean you'd assume.
So yeah, the only thing I can tell you about the main guy is his name's Thomas. That's all I can remember about him. And the only reason I know that is because people call him Thomas as opposed to Tom.
Tom.
But they say it in a panicky way, like Thomas, and it reminds me of the mum from Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
And so every time someone said his name, I just pictured her standing on a stool.
Lifting her skirt. Yeah.
yeah.
Dallas.
So, yeah, it's pretty good. It
That's cool.
it has a bit of a shit ending where it's like you need to do the next one.
Yeah.
But
Cliffhanger.
find me a
but
teen
not.
movie where that's not the case.
Cash in it because these kids are going to see anything like Hail Caesar, even if they know nothing about it or enjoy it and stay the whole time. Anyway,
Yeah.
different story. Maze Runner, come on. There must be something more interesting you can tell me about it.
But the action's pretty good.
You haven't sold it to me, to be honest. I mean,
I don't
you
give a
keep saying
shit.
like, yeah, we'll try. Come
All
on.
right. So other than Blandy McBlanson, the cast's pretty good. The special effects are pretty good. The action's pretty good.
What special effects could there be?
There's monsters in there, Graham, and there's also a giant fucking maze.
Yeah.
It's like the size of a city.
They couldn't just make that though.
They couldn't make a maze the size of a city.
Okay.
I
fair
agree,
enough.
they couldn't.
No.
So
do the monsters? Are the monsters big enough, small enough to go into the walls of the maze? How big's the maze, Darren?
What do you mean? The monsters
How big's
go
the
into the walls
corridor
of
of
the
a
maze?
maze? And do the monsters walk over and
No.
around? Are they bigger than the maze?
No.
Can
How
they
can the monsters be bigger than the fucking maze?
Well, yeah. So how tall are the walls, if you like?
Oh,
And how big is a
100
monster?
foot?
So is a monster not 100, 200 foot? Even?
10 foot?
Only 10 foot.
Yeah. It's like a giant spider.
Still not selling it to... There's a spider.
It's like a giant mechanical spider.
Mechanical
You like
spider.
Waffle.
I love mechanical spiders. Sold. Told me exactly the right thing.
I know.
If only Will Smith's
Will Ferrell.
Feet, Will Smith's feet were in this.
Fucking hell. Hey, that's one of the worst things I've seen in my entire life. Will Smith dressed as a woman fucking sticking his feet into Kenneth Branagh's face. Honestly, it makes me fucking vomit down myself.
Is it because he's dressed as a woman?
Because I find him attractive and I hate that part of myself. Anyway,
that's true.
No, even if I did fancy him dressed as a woman, which I don't, as soon as he started rubbing his feet into fucking Kenneth Branagh's face, black. No thanks, love.
Thanks, love. It's our chick.
Anyway, so yeah, Maze Runner's pretty good.